Welcome to St. Martin Scuba Diving. So we're coming off with a lobster, spiny lobster, which is what they have down there. There's a lot of lobsters this time. And here we have the trunk fish. And a crab tucked up underneath this coral head. And then we have the nemesis, which is the puffer fish. Yeah, ship's anchor from an 1800s shipwreck. I believe it's a man of war that came into the coast and ripped open its bottom on a reef. And they are big ship anchors. There's another one. We call this a Christmas tree. And then we got a school going here. Do you see him? That would be called an octopus hiding. There he is. We got a little urchin attached to the side of I believe it's a plane, but you're not really going to see the plane. And there we got a big starfish. That's a beautiful one. And here's a puffer fish puffed up. You don't often see, so something scared it. They don't move very fast when they're puffed up. But they're kind of spiny. Okay, do you see him yet? That is a very juvenile drumfish. Actually, there's two of them there. And then in behind there we have some shrimp, and I believe that is a spider crab back there. Two little drumfish. And here we have a swim through. If you're claustrophobic, you shouldn't go through these things. At least you can see the other side on this one. There's a few that you can't see the other side, and yeah, you just go for it. Look at that group, we're up on the right hand side. Get a profile. We'll get a mug shot here in a second. There's the mug shot. And then over to the side, we have a lionfish. Not native to these waters. That's like Southeast Asia. Somehow they got out here. And then we got another lobster back in there. Now this whole dive trip I only saw 2 lionfish, so it's not doing too bad out here, St. Martin. Angelfish. There's a pair of them. Then we got the French angel. A lot of lobster. Too bad we just couldn't take one for lunch or dinner. Nope, you gotta leave them. And then we have an eagle ray. And this is what we call a file fish. Like doing your nail files, they're very thin. He's going, hey. This side's better. No, no. Let's try this other side. Alright, here's a little bit of the coral reef. Oh, looky there. I believe that's the cowfish. Very similar to the boxfish, but it's got little horns. How do you like this black and yellow fish? I believe it's a rock beauty. Here's another filefish. It's kind of orangish. They don't know which side's their best side, so they kind of give you both sides sometimes. We've got a small school of jacks. And another school. These are not jacks. I think these are sea bass. They're more yellow under there than this. Color's not right. Here we have sea turtle. Now this poor guy, it seemed like he was being chased by one of our divers. So I went up and over, and I went out in front of him. See, he's tailing behind me, and I waited for him. And here he comes. Now on the other side of this one diver, it's right here in front of me, there's another diver kind of tagging right along with him. And I just wait here, and he goes right on by. So I kind of got the front of him, and I got the side of him, and much better than trying to chase him down. Yes, and we did have sharks. Actually, there's two there, so they went off in the distance there. And they get somewhat close sometimes. Here we got a wreck. What's left of the wreck. And look at there, a spotted eel. And green Moray eel. They're just hanging out. Watch it when I get close to the light, it kind of pops a little bit in the color. See an enemy? It's sort of purplish when you're down there. Okay, these guys are pecking at a blob of eggs from the Sergeant Majors. You see the little striped guy there, Sergeant Major Stripes? There he is, he's chasing them off. They come in and pick some eggs off, and then he chases them off. Okay, here we have a nurse shark trying to sleep. Tucked himself under a rock and was hanging out down here. They're kind of nocturnal, so they sleep during the day and come out more at night. Look at these banded shrimp. Now they're not very big, so it's not like you can have shrimp scampi. And we got shark back. Not a very big shark, but you know, you don't want him gnawing on you. Another wreck. say most of these wrecks are just pieces. And there's a few, you know, the older ones are wooden and they just disintegrate, and you have left the anchors and the guns. This one is just down to pieces. There's a trumpet fish. Here's the propeller from that wreck, bent up, missing a blade. And then we have a pufferfish coming over too. This one's not puffed up, as you can see. He's keeping an eye on me though. Alright, have a big camera over there. I was trying to take a picture of a little turtle. I say your best option is to stay back. And that's why I'm running a GoPro on a long stick. This guy, the camera's got to get in there close to get a decent shot. Look at, can you see him? There he's moving. This is a Peacock Flounder. Get too close and he moves. Change colors, flat on the bottom. But you can see the little peacock marks on him. Used to fish for those in Oregon. I believe this is a triggerfish. Here we have some striped angels. Little bitty fish. It's another wreck. Some plates from the wreck. They just swarm here. Okay, somebody start counting. How many you got? Keep a counting. That's lobster. Yeah, keep counting. More lobster. More lobster. I think we can have a big party. Yeah, still count. Count, count, count. More, more. Oh, yeah. Even more. The other color didn't come out on these guys. They're kind of a yellow with a stripe. Pretty good school of them. Got another shark. Now down here they found a big barracuda, and I'm running low on decompression time. I kind of hover down here for a few seconds. Then I gotta go back up, and that's all we got for this time, folks. Hopefully we can get out to the Caribbean and do some more eventually, and I'll see you later.